Here's what we're watching before Friday's trading gets underway. U.S. stock futures edged up, leaving the S&P 500 on track for its worst week in a month following a sharp sell-off in technology stocks. Futures tied to the S&P 500 edged up 0.4% after the index ended the previous session down almost 2% for the week. Contracts linked to the Nasdaq 100 were up 1%, suggesting tech shares may regain some ground. Read our full market wrap. What's coming up? The University of Michigan's Consumer Sentiment Index for February, due at 10 a.m., is expected to tick up to 76.8 from a preliminary reading of 76.2. Market movers to watch. The meme stocks are bouncing around ahead of the bell. GameStop GME 7.61% is up 13%, COS minus 17.69% is down 11%, and AMC Entertainment AMC minus 3.02% slipped 1.5%. Shares of sports betting operator DraftKings DKNG 5.35% climbed 4.9% pre-market after it said its loss widened for the fourth quarter, though revenue rose as its monthly unique players increased. Workday WDAY minus 1.95% shares dropped 4% pre-market, even though the online human resource services provider reported an earnings beat, as its revenue has jumped amid demand for online services amid the pandemic. RocketCuz RKT 12.51% shares rocketed 20% higher after the Detroit-based financial services firm reported earnings and declared a special dividend. DoorDash minus 4.06% slumped 7.7% pre-market after the food delivery service said it sees the days of breakneck growth coming to an end as vaccinations sweep the country and the economy crawls toward reopening. Salesforce CRM minus 4.69% shares fell 1.3% pre-market. The business software provider posted record sales and lifted its outlook for the current year. Etsy 10.60% shares jumped 9.8% pre-market. After riding the initial wave of demand for handmade face masks last spring, Etsy said mask sales shrunk as a portion of the company's sales, even as overall sales accelerated. Airbnb 10.63% shares added 4% pre-market. The home-sharing giant posted a steep annual loss in its first earnings as a public company, as costs tied to its market debut capped a year in which the pandemic ravaged the travel industry. Beyond Meat binned 1.22% shares gained 7.5% after it said it struck deals to supply plant-based meat imitations to McDonald's, KFC and Pizza Hut, a victory in its effort to take meat alternatives into the American dining mainstream. Market fact: the yield on the benchmark 10-year Treasury note reached as high as 1.539% before finishing Thursday's session at 1.513%, according to TradeWeb, its highest level in a year. Chart of the day. Initial public offerings for mortgage lenders haven't worked out the way all the companies were hoping. Like, share and subscribe my channel.